Shalom Israel. My name is Afisa Kayadwan out of ISUPK Jamaica. ISUPK started 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. ISUPK is run by Commanding General Yahana, the one man with the rank and the authority to lead Israel at this time. I say Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai Barakatham to my brothers, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Basham Yahweh Shai to my sisters. All right, so like the title says, what a peace, a liberty. You know what I mean? So here we have a Christian pastor, and this Christian pastor is known on TikTok too, you know. See? You know what I mean? The last time I saw this Christian pastor, I guess them block our page I know because, you know what I mean, I was there calling him out, you understand, and his foolishness. See, this Christian pastor, the same one where you are going to be surprised as to what he told his church members. See? But as me I said, the same Christian pastor was on TikTok selling holy water. You can't make this up, you know. The man is selling people them in followers them on TikTok holy water. You understand? So remember, like this video, subscribe to this channel. You understand? Leave your comments if you know what I mean. If you have a questions, we'll be happy to answer. You understand? Yeah, man. So we'll jump straight into the tape. See?
It was church money. I do not work. I mean, I tell you like, me no work. I mean, I work. I even work. Me not go powerful like how me powerful, right, brown man? Amen. Come in, have time to see God. Me go work. I do be a work. But when I see God, amen, and me come do the work. Yes. It's work. Yes. Amen. Come on, son. Yeah, TikTok. Everyone on the chat. I don't want to chat now. My money, I'll show me money this. Amen. No problem. No problem. Nobody else. And I appreciate me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All who give to me, God, multiply back 1,000 of 1,000. 1,000 of 1,000. If you don't have the 1,000, I can bring 5 in on this to take. Me still talk. You go leave now, and we have members. Go see the woman. You love your house too much.
Hey, you know, I feel like no found no hostage in other Christian church. But you know what I mean? Based on where we are see right now, many are una hostage in other Christian church. Like, una reluctant to leave because una think these men are real men of God. So una think God are go against una if una leave. Even with all of the foolishness them want to see go on in the church. This man say nah look no work. If nah look no work, that money they want to bring come and fame money that. So the question is no. See, where wanna pay him for? You understand? See, a old lady come up and say she need to leave. She probably have a medical condition. You know what I mean? You must say, go sit down. You love your yard too much. So it come like una hostage in the church, like the pastor on done or something. You know what I mean? I notice I be a woman in the church. You understand? Mostly woman, 90% of the congregants are women. All right, but notice what I'm just do a while ago. Zane, does that sound familiar? Does this way I'm just do a while ago sounds familiar? Have you seen this before? I think you have. Zane, I'll show you. Who remember this? You know what I mean? Pastor. Bishop Kevin Smith. You know what I mean? Some, you know what I mean, call him the cult pastor. But he's just a pastor, regular pastor. You understand? We're going to play this tape. See? Remember, subscribe to this channel, like, share on all social media platforms.
Kevin, obviously. So they choose to check it out and leave your comment down below.
$19. But we want to rectify it because so far And the adult class is winning, and the rest, them are beating the bad. Now it's 4,900. I wanna guessing I wanna play Scrabble. Right here. Guessing I wanna play Scrabble. Oh, who they pay to? I'm right here. Sent along with one of the young men. All right, those of you who are late this morning, can I have the late book?
So this pastor charge him church member them a late fee. See? And him have a late book. You understand?
I know all who was here from this morning. Send this one. Put it in this one. How many of you were late?
Jamaica family, just when you think you have heard it
$200
all,
can pay for the whole of your
it's
jingle
a
family.
worse than cash plus. So church members defend up them pastor my love. So, but
You understand? He might charge him a late fee, you know what I mean? And other videos showing disrespecting them. You understand? Don't know. Just tune in for tomorrow class. We have to go deeper into this. You understand? But when, you know what I mean, when our people are going to realize that they are being hustled, you understand? I mean, there has not been a bigger scam than Christianity, you know? Like these men can just do, our women who are pastors to these church can just do and say anything them feel like and still take your money. You understand? And we all know the story about this pastor right here, Bishop Kevin Smith. Him eventually sacrificed to him church members, kill them. See? So, you know what I mean? Where's the difference between him and the pastor where you see a while ago? You don't see much difference. And guess what? And the same treatment in many of these churches. These pastors tell you how much, you know what I mean, need for send on the money. You know what I mean? Strong arm robbery. That is what it is. Strong arm robbery. Them basically a demand no money from you. You know what I mean? But again, like what me I said, see, what we now learn from these Christian pastors that, you know what I mean, warrant pay them money. All right. We know now that we are the people in the Bible. Do they teach that your slavery is in the Bible? They don't teach you that you are the children of Israel in the Bible. Do they tell you that Jesus is a black man from our lineage of people? Do they teach you that, you know what I mean, you are the children of Israel and Jesus, a black man, died for free you? Do they teach you that you have to keep the laws of the Most High? Them not do that? Then we will not get from them Christian pastor that warrant them disrespecting you and all sort of thing. We have that tape, you know. See, we have to play a next tape of the same Christian pastor. You understand? And it is you that allow these things to happen because you put men that are not prophets of the Most High over you. You understand? And them know them are con artists. These Christian pastors, they are just, you know what I mean, for the most part, sexual deviants, homosexuals. You understand? Kevin Smith was definitely one. It came out. See? And them see how much you fear God and how much you think they are men of God. You understand? So them just take advantage. Them just take liberty out because at the end of the day, you know, like sheeps without shepherds. You understand? Watch that tape, you know. Look how far this man go now with him church members. You understand?
Listen, lady, you don't come for the power. You leave left it. We want to see
wanna see Jesus lifted high. Blood of Jesus. The blood of
Yo, the man a spitting at people them here, you know. And that the man a do, you know. The man a spit in him church member them, yeah. So, when the liberty stop is the question, when it a go stop? We know that with this pastor, it stopped when he killed two of him church members and eventually the Most High killed him. You understand? But it seemed to me that una face some level of liberty in them church there, you know, and come a road and go on like say, yo, una righteous people, you know. As if we say, yo, una are the holy of holy and saved amongst, you know what I mean, the people. But in reality, these pastors are really taking advantage. Una are victims in them church. Una are really victims in them church. Let me jump back to the other tape. See? At the first pastor now. We say, nah, look, no work. Kawa. It is coming out that these pastors, they are con artists. So now it is more and more saying that them should go look at work. The ISUPK and the command in general, yeah, and we are putting in work and exposing them. See? And society are realize what they are now. But them so defiant. You know why them so defiant? Because you think say, them a man of God. And you fear them, you give them the reverence and the fear where you should give the real prophets of the Most High, which are in the ISUPK. And we not spitting on nobody's eye. And the men in the ISUPK have jobs. You know what I mean? The men them in the ISUPK have jobs. We work. See? And not only that, we put in work. Talking about, you know what I mean, giving back to our people. Talking about feeding our people. Talking about teaching our people the truth of the scriptures. Zin, the men in the ISUPK do so much work. But you're a Christian pastor go tell you, say, yo, him nah look no work. Him nah work. And him tell you defiantly, say, yo, me nah work, you better send on my cash. That's a liberty. That's a liberty. Who can tell you that? Eh? Who in real life different from the Christian pastor can look upon and say, yo, me nah work, send a must a robber, must a gunman. I must a gunman. A man sticking up with him gun and say, hey, me nah walk, send on we have. That's how them pastor you sound like. You understand? Let me play the tape again.
it was church money. I do not work. I mean, I tell you like, me no work. I mean, I work. I work. Me not go powerful like how me powerful.
And what kind of power him have? Him not have no power at all. None him not have. See? He is not a prophet of the Most High. The Most High is not with him. You know what I mean? This is the Most High exposing him. You know what I mean? For what he really is. You understand? But like we said, this is the liberty we're going in the church, and you know what I mean? You will come out of the Christian church because the Christian church gives you a license to sin. And you can believe the mumbo jumbo and the foolishness we're going in the church. You know what I mean? And at the same time, think that you avoid, you know what I mean? Avoid doing what the Most High require you to do. See? But I'll jump to some scripture now. You understand? Remember again, like this video, subscribe to this channel. We are ISUPK Jamaica and a command in general. Anna. See? This is the book of Timothy chapter 2. See? And verse 3. And it says, for of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin, led away with diverse lusts. Let me read that again. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, seeing, led away with diverse lusts. And that is what you're seeing inside of these Christian church. Silly women being led away, captives, you understand, filled with lust, you know what I mean? Filled with lust inside of that church. You know what I mean? All type of sexual immorality take place inside of that church. You understand? Yeah, man. Silly women. That's why you have so much woman full up in the church. See? Because them know so them can manipulate women, manipulate the emotion with them speech and them trick and them, you know what I mean? Not miracles, not real miracles, but you know what I mean? Little tricks that them do for trick silly women, like them are like 3 card man. See? And only silly women would fall for them tricks. You understand? And that is what is taking place inside of the Christian church. You understand? Let me jump to another scripture. We're going to jump to the book of Jeremiah. See? Jeremiah, Salakia, chapter 23 and verse 1. And it says, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Right? The most time I can know say woe, which means destruction, to the pastors that scatter, you know what I mean, that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. Who is the sheep of the Most High's pasture? The children of Israel. You know what I mean? The blacks, the Hispanics, and the native Indians. You know what I mean? The black people who were brought over here in slavery and cargo slave ships. You know what I mean? Which fill up the Christian church today because of these Christian pastors. You understand? And they are destroyed because of it and they are scattered. You know what I mean? They don't know, you know what I mean, where they really belong. You understand? Them don't know how to come back to, you know what I mean, them true heritage because of these pastors. And even when you show them in the Bible, say, look, yo, Jesus was a black man, you know. You are the children of Israel. You're supposed to keep the law. You're not supposed to be in those Christian church. That is idolatry. Don't celebrate Christmas. These Christian pastors have done such a number on our people that even though you show them in the Bible, the very Bible that them supposed to be reading inside of that church, all these, you know what I mean, all this truth, the brainwash inside of that Christian church, you know what I mean, supersedes everything and blind them eye. You understand? And that is the same reason why Bishop Kevin Smith was able to do what he do. Take, you know what I mean? We're going to read an article upon him and show you what he did actually do. See? We'll show you the how far this Christian pastor was able to go. You know what I mean? Just by, you know what I mean? Just by sweet words and manipulation, not teaching out of the Bible, but portraying himself as if he is a prophet of the Most High. You understand? This is a Gleaner article, and it said, bloody hell, 3 dead after throat slit during ark boarding ritual in paradise. See? Western Bureau, the blood-stained concrete where Tenika Garden, the woman who was reported sacrificed in a bizarre ritual in St. James on Sunday, was testament to the horror that unfolded at the Pathway International Kingdom Restoration Ministry in Paradise. In the rainbow theme ritual, and notice the rainbow theme because this pastor was a homosexual. You understand? And ignore the signs. When you see that these pastors are clear homosexuals, and you know what I mean? And the Bible says, no effeminate shall enter the kingdom of heaven. You understand? And the Bible says, if a man lieth with mankind, he shall surely be put to death. He's an abomination. But when you make them man portray themselves as man of God, then we won't expect next this man put to death 2 congregants. You know what I mean? We never see the sign. We never see the sign because we start accept one form of liberty and it lead to a next, and it lead to a next. And then now this man are cutting the throat in a church like goat. You understand? This man a bust on the throat like goat in the church. You understand? So, you cause this pan on yourself. You understand? When you don't listen to the real priests and prophets of the Most High, when we say, come out of the Christian church. You understand? Come out of the Christian church that is not the house of the Most High, that is not, you know what I mean? The Most High is not inside of Christianity. Christianity has nothing at all to do with the Bible. See? Nothing at all that Christianity does match up with the Bible. The Bible is not a religious book. It's talking about the children of Israel. That's all it's talking about. And how they would go into captivity and how they would be saved out of captivity. It is a history book, not your Christian pastor, you know what I mean, novel. Where him just pull scriptures out when him feel like for collect on the money. You understand? But on a subject, on a self, our people, subject with self to these Christian pastors, and what them do? Them spitting out on the eye and telling us that they nah work. Read some more upon them article here. See? This said, false prophet, slain church member tried to sign over insurance to pastor. See? Tenika Garden because became so bewitched by her cultish pastor. And you know what I mean? This wasn't a cult pastor, and of course the Christian church is the real cult. You understand? But I just a regular pastor. Any of these pastors is liable to do this. You understand that Kevin Smith did. See? Any of them use the same tactic for squeeze money out of the pocket. But this pastor went a little further. It said, Tanika Garden became so bewitched by her cultish pastor that she tried to remove her son and mother from her life insurance policy, making Dr. Kevin O. Smith her beneficiary. So the man tried to take insurance money from him church member them. You understand? That is how far you allow them pastor you have to go. See? That is how far you allow them to go, Virgin. You understand? And these pastors are wealthy. You make them rich. You make them so rich. You understand? And you remain poor. And if you need assistance, these pastors will not give you no assistance. You understand? This say cops scour and mobile pastors' houses for clues. Houses. This is how rich you make these pastors. So rich. And then you say, God bless him. When Unnu bless him, because God know with him, see, the Most High expose him and kill him. So Unnu either keep him alive, God will kill him long time. God will kill him long time, Unnu will keep him alive. If it was up to the Most High, starve to death. But Unnu put money in his pocket, make him drive around in limousine. I read some of this. It's a flamboyant, which means gear. That's all flamboyant. Whenever you see flamboyant, just picture gear. This pastor was gear. See? Flamboyant alleged cult leader Kevin O. Smith was a picture of humiliation on Thursday as he was transported to his Ironshore St. James home in handcuff by a police team to facilitate a search of two of his properties located in the upscale community. Smith, who is known to travel in large convoys like a politician, included limousines, had a fairly large entourage, but not of his choosing. It featured 6 police cars. You understand? Well, it basically the point what I make with this is a limousine this man drive around in. You know? See? So when you hear that pastor say, me nah work, he know the potential, he know how much money he can make off of you. Him now work because working a 9 to 5 a small money. A small a baby, a chump change that man. He know him can make big money from Unnu. Because him use Funo. You know what I mean? Fake fear what I have for the Most High. See? Because Unnu don't really fear the Most High, you know. Or Unnu would in the Christian church. Unnu just choose the Christian church of Unnu liking. You know what I mean? We can teach the things them what Unnu like for hear. You understand? And these pastors know. So them say what Unnu want for hear, but in return, them need Unnu money and them need Unnu. You know what I mean? Them need them take liberty out. You understand? So them know so them can do whatever they want, we don't know, because, you know what I mean, there's no higher, way to call it, power than a person who have religious power. There's no higher power than that. A man where you look at as a man of God, you revere him more than how you revere the prime minister or a king or whoever, because to you he is the authority of God or the prophet of God. To you, you think that here we are going. Him, what him say is what God say. And them know that. You understand? So guess what go on now? See, you know what them do? Them utilize that to them advantage. You know what I mean? And them spit in your eye and tell us them, nah go look now up. Hold that. You understand? Yo, I don't know how to go fix this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I guess Jesus need to fix this. You know what I mean? Jesus have to take the wheel upon that one. Yeah. You understand? Because trust me, it look bad in the Christian church right now. I mean, if you are still a part of the Christian church, why, the Lord go with you. You understand? The Lord go with your virgin. Because if you can't realize it by now, in this time where the ISUPK has been bringing out the truth, you know what I mean? I mean, we show you that the Rastafari community is a lie. We show you that Islam is a lie. We show you that the Bible belongs to your foreparents. We give you history. We give you scriptures. We give you everything that you need. Proof. We show you your slavery of the Bible that don't match up with any other people upon the face of the earth but the children of Israel. We show you that. We show you that Jesus is a black man. We show you that you still need to keep the law. We show you that Christianity is idolatry. We show you so much thing that Christmas is idolatry and it has nothing to do with the death of Jesus or the birth of Jesus. We show you that Easter don't have nothing to do with the Bible. We show you all of them things there. And we're still in the Christian church. God, God, we don't know. We don't know what to tell you now. You know what I mean? But like the video, share it. Share it to somebody where, you know what I mean, have the courage to come out of the Christian church. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Just tag somebody who know better than you to come out of the Christian church. Yeah, man. To this video. Yeah, man. Inshallah.